Okay, I'm just gonna come out and say this. I hate INFPs. Not like real INFPs who do what they want to do, be who they want to be, are growing into who they are, but the ones who seem like they're just spewing out all of this bullshit in order to sound more like INFPs, that drives me insane. It's like I visit the INFP tag on Tumblr, and it's just a whole bunch of the same shit over and over again, and people are trying to be, further higher than other people, and really you just sound like pretentious asses. And yeah, trust me, I was a teenager once too. I know what it's like to spew off everything that you think sounds awesome and amazing and mind blowing, and everybody else is just like, yeah, okay, been there, done that. But it seems like every single fucking INFP out there is going off about this bullshit, and really, you're not being very groundbreaking. You're spewing out the same bullshit that I've heard a million times before. You're spewing off a bunch of bullshit that I've read on the first page of Google. Like, it's this huge, monumentous shit, and really, you just stop. Yeah, I know this is a big controversial saying that I hate my own personality type, but really, you don't all have to be the same thing. That's the opposite of what it means to be an INFP. We're supposed to be yearning for our own sense of self. We're supposed to be yearning to be unique, and it seems like none of you are. And I know there are times when I spew off the same shit that other people do. I do it now. But when I do that, it's because I think that it's something that needs to be said, and other people really just, they need to listen because I've seen people doing the opposite. And that doesn't seem like what everybody else is doing. Like, I went on the INFP Confessions on Tumblr, and I'm thinking that it's going to be a bunch of people talking about all of this stuff. Like, I wasn't very INFP today. I had this horrible malicious thought. I wanted to hurt this person. And that's not what it was at all. It was people saying, oh, I have a darkness in me. Yeah, guess what? We all do. It's part of being an INFP and a human being. INFPs are attracted to darkness. You can find that, again, on the first page of Google. It's not unique. It doesn't make you special. And it's really, really annoying that, like, everybody's freaking out because they think that it does. I don't even know what to say. Yeah, I seem like a pretentious ass when I'm talking about being pansexual and androgynous, and I get that. I'm fully aware that people are looking at me going, wow, really? Special snowflake syndrome much? I had special snowflake syndrome growing up. I'm fully aware of it. I was fully aware of it when I was growing up. I'm moving out of it. But that's still who I am. And just because it's not the most special, unique thing in the world, that's still who I am. And the difference is that I'm admitting that. I'm admitting that this makes me part of a particular crowd. I don't have a problem with labels. Like, everybody seems to, oh, don't label me. We don't label ourselves so we can live up to these labels. We label ourselves so other people can understand us. I don't even know if anybody's getting what I'm saying. I don't know if I'm going to get a whole bunch of hate for this. I don't even know if anybody looks at this page. But it's still something that needs to be said. It's frustrating as hell trying to use the Myers-Briggs and the INFP to find people who are like-minded, and I'm just coming up with a bunch of bullshit that looks like it's all a bunch of 14-year-olds saying they want to be INFP. Really, they're not. They just have special snowflake syndrome, and they're gonna grow up to be an ESTJ or something, and I've met those people. I have actually had full-on conversations with somebody, asked them about all of the four different, the introvert and extrovert, the intuition and sensing, the feeling and thinking, and the perceiving and judging. I've had full-on conversations with people, asked them how they respond to each of that, and they've given me ESTJ, and then they went and took a test, and they're like, I'm INFP! Really? I talked to you for 3 hours yesterday, and you sound like my mom, and she's an ESTJ. It's just really annoying, and I'm really sick and tired of hearing it, and it's really making me hate the Myers-Briggs, and I really don't want to do that because I've loved this thing for years. It's one of the first things that gave me a sense that I wasn't completely alone. And there's a difference between being unique and being alone. There's a very huge difference. Alone is a sense of feeling. And I'm not saying that you're only alone as you make yourself feel. That's total bullshit. There are a million things that can make you feel alone. There's a million things that have made me feel alone. And it wasn't me making them because I was trying to reach out to other people and other people were brushing me off. People can make you feel alone. Things can make you feel alone. But the thing about the Myers-Briggs and being an INFP is it didn't make me feel alone, but it didn't make me feel like I wasn't my own person. And now it just feels like a bunch of whiny little babies and I just want nothing to do with them, and it's making me feel alone again. And I know I'm not the only person that feels like this. I've talked to other people who feel like this. It's frustrating, and it makes me want nothing to do with the Myers-Briggs at all, and it's really depressing to me. Just please think about what you do. If you're gonna spout off this type, at least find out about the type before you start spouting off your bullshit. 'Cause really, pretty pictures and soft music does not an INFP make. Trust me, my Tumblr's filled with superheroes right now. Just shut up.